Now, I think it's supposed to be coming out soon in Japan, pretty soon. I think it already came out in Japan for Universal Studios in Japan by the time of this recording, but I'm talking about the USA. Now, also, I do gotta say, I'm not really that informed of how much the Pokemon craze is in Japan. I feel like the craze is as big, maybe, or more, or maybe even less in Japan. But for what I know, here in the US, it's annoying. When I heard that there was gonna be a Pokemon Land in Universal Studios, I was like, yes, let's do it. But then I started thinking, of course, everything Pokemon related, the negatives, sadly. Now, we've all seen, even though you're not a Pokemon fan, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen how people go crazy for the cards, how the collectibles of Pokemon are, how Pokemon McDonald's collabs are gone in a few minutes, how anything Pokemon related is just gone. I mean, I think it pretty much is the biggest video game franchise in the world and most known, obviously. That said, getting to my point, when I heard that Universal Studios was gonna open a Pokemon Land here in the USA and put it in Hollywood, and I think in Orlando also, I was excited. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was excited, but then I started thinking it's gonna be packed. You know, I started thinking about the negatives. It's gonna be packed, and are things gonna be scalped there? Again, everything gets scalped to Pokemon. Pokemon Oreo cookies, shoes, McDonald's collabs, shirts, cards, games. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm really excited for this place, but how long is it gonna take for me to even like be able to get a ticket and maybe even get there in opening day? And is everything gonna be sold out? Is everything gonna be scalped? They might do that rule that like, oh, one thing per person, but what if someone brings groups of people just so they can buy it, scalp the things that Pokemon Land is gonna have, and there you go. Again, something that should have been cool, and especially for kids, is gonna be scalped and ruined by the people who just try to take advantage and buy everything Pokemon and sell anything Pokemon socks, Pokemon this, that. I feel like there's gonna be specific things that you could only buy in that place, and you know, it's gonna be scalped.
I hate to be that guy.
I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I'm just being realistic. That's probably gonna happen. Again, I don't know how big it is in Japan. Obviously, it's enormous, but I don't know if they act the same way as we do when it comes to Pokemon. I just got a bad feeling that something like that is gonna happen, and I really hope Nintendo, well, I should say Universal Studios and Nintendo, work together to stop and not let that happen. Every time, like, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but a long time ago, there's these original Stitch Pokemon shirts, and I bought like 2, and I was thinking they were kind of expensive. I think they were like $100 each, and I didn't want to buy them yet because I was kind of I was in that part where it's like I could buy this and I could afford it, but it's just another dumb thing that I don't really need. But I really wanted the Pokemon shirts. But I thought to myself, if I don't buy these now, they might be scalped and later not available. So I bought the shirts. It was whatever. I hardly buy anything like apparel wise, like very expensive. So I just told myself,
You know what? I'm gonna just buy this for myself.
And later, did you know, the store ended, the original Stitch company, at least the Pokemon collab ended, and the shirts are now some available in eBay for like a ridiculous price. So I guess I did the right decision, but every time I just like see something Pokemon related, or even like just some special collab, like the Spider-Man Supreme outfits, you know, I'm trying to get some of that. I know it's gonna be scalped, or anything Supreme. Again, I'm not that big of a going for things that get scalped, but I can normally tell when something's gonna get scalped, and it's really annoying. I'm going off a tangent, but the whole scalping thing is just really annoying. I've made this point in other of my videos, but the little excuse that they have is that, oh, you know, I gotta make a living, man, I gotta make a living. So you gotta make a living by screwing other people up and making them pay 3-4 times the amount something's worth. But it's okay though, because you're making a living and I'm getting screwed over. Yeah, cool. And then I also blame the companies too for not putting any rules. They can do that if they want. You've seen those videos where people get shopping carts of Pokemon ETBs and all this, and then the store owner just goes like, yep, nope, gotta let them have them all. I can't do anything right there. Yeah, you can't have just 1 or 2, you know. It's like, if they're scared of things not selling out, bro, trust me, it's gonna sell out. Anything Pokemon's gonna sell out, especially cards. Still don't know why they haven't put in the rule like that, and it gets really annoying watching those videos. Someone just taking everything, and then sometimes when people are recording, they just kind of go like, oh, hey man, man, you're getting everything. And he goes, yeah, I'm getting everything. And then you're supposed to act like everything's all cool, but it's really not. Sorry. Oh my god, I went off on a tangent. I used to collect Pokemon cards, and I stopped because of that. You know, that's, well, one of the main reasons for sure. Was of that. You can't get like something new. You have to like line up midnight just to get it, or beat the bots online.
I went off a tangent. What was it talking about again?
Oh yeah, Pokemon Land. Yeah. I just have a bad feeling something like that's gonna happen. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I can find the way, like getting tickets to it won't be so hard. Like Super Nintendo World for Mario wasn't that hard. I actually got to go on opening day, and it wasn't bad. I was surprised I got to go in. Sadly though, one of the first days that I got to go was a big heavy rainstorm, and you can't get refunds on Universal Studios or change the days, I think, something like that, so we had to go. But maybe it was empty because there was a rainstorm too. I didn't think about that right now. I kind of am just starting to think about that right now. Maybe I got to go in because of the rainstorm. But as we all know, Super Mario isn't as famous as Pokemon. Even though Mario is insanely famous, Pokemon is still bigger. So for some reason, a CEO of Universal or Pokemon is watching my video with millions of subscribers and millions of views. Can we please just like make this, how do I say it? I don't want to say affordable. Can you make it possible so that someone can actually go to Universal Studios Pokemon Land and just buy like a souvenir without trying to fight a whole crowd, please? And also, can we stop the scalping any Target managers or Walmart CEOs watching my billions of subscriber YouTube channel? Can we put rules on it, please? You know, so we can stop the scalping. Hashtag stop the scalp. Make it illegal. Anyways, this was more of a tangent video. I just wanted to talk about the Universal Pokemon Land whatever thing. Really excited, really want to go. Just a little worried that I'm not gonna be able to go when it's opening day. I don't know, again, sorry, just anything Pokemon just gets ruined. But let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for the Pokemon Land. Let me know in the comments if you think everything will be okay. It'll be normal to go in. Hopefully tickets won't sell out immediately once it comes out. It most likely will. Let me know in the comments what you think about scalpers. Do you think they're cool? Do you think they're a benefit to society? Do you think they make the economy go? They keep it alive? You think it's a net positive? You think I'm wrong about my opinions on Pokemon Land and scalpers? Or do you agree with me? And did you agree with this random video that I kind of just put up together in like a few seconds? Do you agree with my video? And if you did, subscribe. And I got other videos here. I do talk about video games, movies, just talk about some weird topics about video games. And subscribe if you enjoyed it. Helps a lot. Support the cause. And I will see you on the next one. Please subscribe, please.